let's do it. This is kind of a Joe Satriani, John 5 style Buckethead tapping thing that I was just kind of noodling with out here in the studio. So I actually just wrote it. So I'm going to teach it to you. It's got a cool type of tapping. I've seen, like I said, the previous mentioned players use it, where you there's no pick needed. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a tap with a bar, kind of, where I'm hitting two strings, using my thumb up here as kind of an anchor. You can even use these to mute the underneath, but doubtful that they would ring, especially if you're on the clean. But what you want to do, this really, oh hi, by the way, I didn't say my name, just in case you didn't know me yet. Mike Gross, youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1 and rockinguitarlessons.com. So let's jump in. This is tuned, by the way, double flat. So the top string is a D, and it's like standard tuning concept from there. So it's dependent on really hammer-on strength, because we don't have a pick to attack the string initially to get things going. So it's good exercise for the tapping, as well as using this hand. You know, a lot of times when we see tapping, you know, we're doing, it's kind of a, that's more the Eddie Van Halen style. This is definitely different because we're landing it. I'm coming in at an angle and hammering after I go 5/7 on the low E. Once again, we're not picking, so you got to really think of a hammer coming down on something and getting the volume you need. 5/7, and I'm angling to bar fret 12 on the A and D. So it's two strings there. It's a little tricky if you've never done it, but right, so we're gonna go. If you can get this, the concept is done. We're just gonna start it over and then tap bar the 10th fret, same strings though. And then do it again, but now we're gonna do the 9th fret, A and D. Do it again, and go to the 10th fret. So our melody is, right? So slow. But when you come in, you should hear two notes on the tap. Use your thumb and just kind of slide it as needed. That way you've got some stability with this hand. It's not just loose and hanging out there. Now this concept, very percussive. We're going to start with the 7/9 hammer again on the E. But we're going to tap the 9th fret on the A and D twice. Then hammer just the 5 on the E. And then tap the 9 AD twice. So we connect that. I actually wrote something else years ago that kind of uses this beat, but way different melody. Actually, my bad. Like I said, I just kind of wrote it, so I got to remember doing this right. So instead of the hammer going to the 5, it's going to be on the 7. So we have tap, tap, and then the 7E hammer, tap, tap again on the 9s. So then go 5/7 on the E again. Tap the 9 on the A and D. So and then hammer 5/7E, and then tap 10 on the AD. So slower. Okay? So we have start it over. Oops. Up to, so follow me here. Follow my line of thinking. Tap, tap, 7E. Tap, tap again, the 9s. And then hammer 5, 7E. Tap the 9 AD. And slide it a half step back. So there's two concepts, right? 3 counting the intro part. First one was, then, so this side's like, alright, that's our melody, so. I'm not sliding to the 10, right? So. Dang it. One more time. And then back to the first one. You did, or just repeat it all. That was loop. And then, you know, so you can split it in half. The endings is the only thing that's different on them. And then we had the intro part. Now I'm just noodling, but I want to let you in on a little something different there. It's an abstract way of tapping, okay? Take your time with it. It really, I think, would sound better on the clean channel. Maybe put a little reverb on it, but it'll really build up your hammer-on strength, left hand and right hand, because it's working both, right? You do enough of that stuff, even on your tapping fingers, you end up building up a callus. But typically, when you're learning tapping, you start with one string and just the finger hitting it. This one, we have to angle it for the bar, obviously. So, if you're interested in doing some more stuff like that, I do teach on Skype. 30 and 60 minutes per week. For a full price breakdown, go to rockinguitarlessons.com. You can check my channel here, read the description below, and but the full price breakdown is listed on the channel. I don't know if I have it in the description here. I really don't. But with my Skype students, we work on any and everything. Usually it winds up being songs and solos and getting them right, doing this stuff the right way, sticking your playing through a microscope, you know, and getting this stuff right. CVT and CT lessons, you can read up about those at the earlier mentioned locations. Custom video tablature and custom tablature. They're handwritten tabs, transcribed by ear, and very, very, very detailed, scanned, sent to your email, blah, blah, blah. So read up on that. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere that you possibly can. Just keep spreading the word about Mike Gross. YouTube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. All right, so until next time, keep rocking. Keep your requests coming, and keep subgrouping too. You'll see this stuff come together. So I don't know what I'm going to call this. It's definitely Satriani meets John 5 meets Stanley Jordan meets, I don't know. But by the time you see it, it'll already be written. All right, see you guys.